It's a very large Iron Age Hillfort, most likely Iron Age Hillfort. It's in kind of a mountain/hill range in Wales. My name is Jack Berner. I go to UCLA and I'm a sophomore.
Each day we drive out about an hour to the site where we hike up a hill, which takes about 20-25 minutes. Usually carrying kit up the hill that we'll need for the day, whether that be things for the site drawings or surveying, sometimes timber, we're creating a fence. My name is Tiffany Capella Barlow. I go to Skidmore College and I'll be a junior in the fall.
I haven't been exposed to that much archaeology. I've basically taken one archaeology class in this. Since I'd never actually been on an excavation, it just kind of gave me a first-hand look at how the theory of archaeology is related to the practice of archaeology, because the one archaeology course I took didn't really delve into how archaeology is actually done. It's more like a discussion of the results of archaeology.
For the first few days, we basically did deturfing, and we started opening up the pits of the roadway that the farmers use for to bring up their sheep within the winter time, as well as take out the many stones that are within there, which were very many. We got to use mattocks, shovels, spades, and wheelbarrows to take all that away onto tarps, where we'll eventually backfill at the end of the trip.
I've done illustration, which I surprised myself at how good I was at archaeological illustration, because I can't draw at all in real life. I also went here to see whether or not I would, in the first place, want to go into archaeology as a profession as opposed to some of my other academic interests like economics. So it's kind of a way for me to see what I'm actually interested in.
As much as we can do sort of hands-on activities in class, in a classroom setting, it's not as individualized.
We get some data material from it, so we could get some surviving organics, carbonized grain, that will give us a date.
Being here, we have supervisors and leaders that give you individual attention, and you have the tools that real archaeologists are using. Being in a field school in a country that's foreign to me has definitely kind of opened my horizons in being more open to new experiences. It definitely kind of opens your perspective into accepting new ideas and new ways of learning that might not be my typical norm that I learned in school, or a different kind of theory or practice, doing a different technique. Definitely being able to adapt to new situations and environments and teaching methods.
The majority of my moments that aren't educational have been funny. Even some of the educational moments are pretty funny, so yeah, a lot of laughs all around. My advice to an incoming student would be to be prepared to work very hard for a block of time during the day, and then be willing to have fun after that, because you're going to need to, because the next day you're also going to have to work really hard, so just get ready to be part of that cycle.
My professor suggested that I look at the IFR website and look at any field schools that I was interested in, as well as there were different regions she mentioned. I really like the UK area, so I was kind of looking within that region section for the IFR field schools, and came across Penycloddiau. Very beautiful, there's a lot of sheep.
I was looking at a lot of field schools that covered like prehistoric stuff. Figured out about the IFR through another anthropology student who's 2 years older than me. It just seemed like right off the bat IFR was a pretty solid program. It just seemed like it was the most extensive program for field schools, most well put together.